Okay, appreciate everybody being here. Salute to service day, a great day. Had a number of military personnel here, and we really appreciate them, all they do for us. What we did out here today and what we all got to enjoy today would not be possible without our military, and we're very grateful for them. Great win. This guy right here again came up big, D-Rob, making many plays. I was going to give him a game ball, but he just got the one last week, so we'll have to see. But he just played great again. But I'm proud of our guys. I think it was a workman-like win. It was a team win. It wasn't pretty, but our defense stepped up in a big way. I mean, controlling the run and getting the turnovers. Offense was able to maintain time of possession. We could have done better at the end of the fourth quarter to put it away, certainly, but I thought they got the key score in the fourth quarter that separated us. That was big, and then special teams was solid. So what questions do you have?
John, do you have an update on the injuries?
No, I don't have any updates on that. Nothing to report.
John, with defensively, especially I think Wally mentioned, they felt like last game kind of started feeling the defense was hitting its stride. Why do you think over the past 2 games this defense has turned on? I mean, it's become pretty dominant efforts.
Yeah, I think we've been steadily improving all year, and I think because everybody comes to work every day, Jameson, and just tries to communicate and tries to do their best, and when you do that and you work together, you have a chance to improve, and that's basically what guys have done. So I kind of give everybody credit, but we've got a long way to go, and we've got a lot of work to do.
John, last year the turnovers were tough to come by, and I know that was a big point of emphasis this offseason. How good does it feel to see it translate onto the field?
It's a great point. I mean, it's a major point for us to be able to kind of turn that back, back into being a turnover-creating defense is really a big deal. And I tell you, we got some guys that are ball hawks. I mean, how about JPP catching that pass? And then Brody batted it down. JPP caught it. He claimed, he goes, I've always had great hands. So that was kind of fun and funny. And then Marlon had the deal. Marcus had to strip. That was a great play on the strip. And then Marlon picked it up. It would have been nice if it was a touchdown, but it wasn't. And then Marlon had the pick. So just great to see it. I think our defensive line deserves a ton of credit. I probably if we're going to give a game ball, if I had to go back in there and do it again, I'd give it to the D-line just because they dominated. This is a very good running team now, and they pretty much dominated the run game. Really dominated the run game. Not pretty much, completely dominated the run game. And we're making it really hard on Baker all day. So those guys did a great job.
John, what did you feel was their approach to you on defense? Was this another case where a team was trying to have a lot of guys near the line of scrimmage and take the run away from you? Or?
Yeah, they got a really good front. They got great, really athletic defensive ends. They got a one dominant tackle. They got 2 inside linebackers that are really tough to block in the run game. They basically played us in a 4-3 stack type of a look where they were exchanging responsibilities between the defensive end and the linebacker in terms of who was going to play the C gap and who was going to step outside for the quarterback or for the bounce play. And then they were bringing the safeties down and split safety, and they were getting involved in the run, or they were playing cover 3 and putting a safety in the box. So those are all run type of deals. We were able to get some outside throwing lanes. That's why D-Rob had, one of the reasons he did so well. The outside throwing lanes were a big part of that, so we did well with that. And we just weren't real precise on offense. We can be a little more precise with the things that we're doing. And then the last part, the penalties hurt us, So that knocks us back a few times.
Coach, go back to Marcus. You're a little short-handed receiver core. How big is him to take advantage of this opportunity and be a key player for you guys?
Yeah, I mean, it's big. It's just big. It's massive. Here's a guy that gets an opportunity like he does and comes in here and he just does nothing but go to work the first day and work as hard as he can every day to be as good as he can be, and it pays off.
John, we're used to seeing when you win the toss, you guys defer. What kind of, you guys took the ball, was that weather related? What kind of went into that decision?
It was wind related, yeah. We wanted to try to set ourselves up, if we were going to win the toss, to have the win in the fourth quarter. That's why we kicked off into the win in the third quarter in case it came down to a field goal, a longer field goal.
John, after the confusion kind of on the strip fumble and the officials having to go loose and wait them early and stuff, do you feel like the defense took it on themselves to go out and win that game? Was afterwards you forced 2 turnovers?
Yeah, thanks. I mean, I would say so. I think the defense did that. I think the defense, they always talk about that. The offense talks about it too, and they talk about it in the room, but the defense basically what they said at halftime is if they don't score, they can't win. And that was their mindset, and I think at the end of the game, that was the same mindset. It's on us.
John, Patrick was really all over the field. What did you think of his performance?
It's just fantastic. I mean, he comes in here and he's just fantastic. I mean, he was all over the field. You said it. And in the run, in the pass, tackling in open field, tackling with the guy blocking him in the back while he's blocking him in the back. Those kind of plays are just amazing plays. And Patrick Queen's been playing great football, and today just took another step in that direction.
John, what was the explanation you got on the second challenge? Because what they told us didn't really make sense.
Yeah, it turns out it's unchallengeable. It's only challengeable. So what we saw is that he was in bounds, so we challenged it. I thought he had a chance for the first down there, and that would be line to gain. The first down, and then he said you can only do that within 2 steps of the goal line. It's a little more obscure of one of the challenge rules, and I don't think anybody picked it up until they picked it up probably upstairs somewhere. So we didn't lose a challenge on that, but it's one of those nuanced rules, I guess.
All right.
All right, good. Thank you.